Well, hey folks, it's John with Ozarks Backroads with you today. We're out in the woods. We're down in north central Arkansas on a little camping expedition. Going to be down here for 3 or 4 days. We're out in the woods. We're kind of in the area of the old Dog Patch USA theme park down on Route 7 south of Harrison, Arkansas. We're just out on some county roads, just roads I found on the Google Maps, and riding around in the county, seeing what we can find. And got some pretty amazing scenery back here. I don't know how well this camera will get it, but I'll put some pictures up. Just beautiful country. We had a little rain, a lot of fog and mist moving through the valleys this morning. It's just been beautiful. So let's mount up and take a look at Newton County here. We're on the Mighty Tiger today, and we've had a little rain. The roads are perfect. They're not dusty and they're not muddy, so it's just right. Looks like this goat trail here is the one I've got marked out. I got the Ozarks Backroads Mobile Command Center set up there at Jasper, Arkansas in a little campground. You can look on your map and find Jasper, Arkansas. I'm at the Dogwood Springs campground right just north of town there. It's nothing fancy, but Ozark Backroads, we don't require much in the, we don't require fancy. I requested a electrical site, a camping site with electric, and the lady asked me, well, do you want water with that? I said, well, if you got a site with water and electric, that'll be fine. So she says, yeah, we can get you some water, a water site. So when I showed up yesterday evening, and was setting up the command post there, I noticed there was a water hose run from a cabin down through the woods and down into my site. It was just laying there. It had a spray nozzle on the end of it. And I'm like, well, I was kind of looking around trying to figure out what they were watering. I didn't see any flower beds or anything. Well, then I realized, I got to looking around, I didn't have a water spigot. That was my campsite with water. I could have had it with or without. I'm gonna have a look at this, see what's around the bend here. Can't tell if it's water or a big old shadow from a tree or something. Whew. That's about all the exercise I need for a day right there. I actually already got my exercise today. I stopped into a pay cave just north of Dog Patch, the old Dog Patch theme park there on Highway 7. And went quite a ways down in the cave, and then I had to come back out. This is looking interesting. Mode going on here. Well, I'll tell you what, if you forget to put this in off-road, try to take on the hill like we're fixing to do here, this thing will just shut off on you. And there you'll be in the middle of a hill. We're just going to charge it like we own it. We didn't own much. Oh. Ooh. All right. That was kind of hazardous. And I don't think we're done yet. You would not want to do this on your in a car or something. You'd want a 4-wheel drive, some ground clearance. So yeah, I went to the Pay Cave. It was Mystic Caverns, M-Y-S-T-I-C, I believe. Caverns there at I think the little town might be called Marble Falls. or Harrison, Arkansas. It's probably a Harrison, Arkansas address. It was pretty cool. I'll put some pictures up of that. It's pretty much an untouched cave. They discovered it in the late 60s and they didn't let anybody in it. It's been real well preserved. I believe the Buffalo River is not too far from where we're at right here. I don't think the road grader would make it down here. Get hung up on them ledge rocks. Wouldn't do any good. Safe to say I'm not going to run into anybody down here. Not in the middle of the week, I'm just almost sure of it. Woo! Come on, baby. Look at these ledge rock all the way up through here. Bouncing my camera gear around pretty badly in the panniers back there. No concrete, but not much water either. Got water running out of the hill here onto the road. It's like a little spring or something. Pretty nice. Kind of looks like Little Abner. You don't know what that is. That kind of goes with Dog Patch. Kind of the same thing. The old theme park. I actually went to that when I was a kid a couple of times, to Dog Patch. Rode that train around the park and went to all the old shops and stuff and they had in there. It's pretty cool. I think it closed in the early 80s. What is that, a creek? Oh, that's the river. That is the Buffalo River right there. That is nice, other than this big power line cut, but you can see up the river valley there. Yes, sir. They put this little trail right on top of the bluff. That's pretty cool. This is the new, the bridge they're building. This is the Buffalo River here on Highway 7, just south of Harrison. Got a new bridge going in. This is the old steel bridge. There's the new one they're working on. So the old steel bridge is going to get put out to pasture. It's been here a long time. And then they're working on the road coming off the mountain here to get to the new bridge. We'll ride a little bit down 7 Highway here. I'll show you some of the reasons why Dog Patch had such a problem getting people to come out. People didn't want to travel on this highway. It's a crooked son of a gun. It's really scared city people. That's who they were trying to get to come out and spend their money. This Highway 7, boy, it's quite the road. If you ever get down in this part of the country, well, you need to head down Highway 7 take Highway 7 out of Harrison, Arkansas south. Take it down over the Buffalo River and on down. They got the little, we're going to go into the Little Grand Canyon, Arkansas Little Grand Canyon tomorrow and ride down through the bottom of it and around. That's pretty good sight to see from up on the road. It's a big son of a gun. Well, we've made a little pit stop here. On the way I ran across a state park. It's called Alum Cove, A-L-U-M Cove State Park. It's down below Jasper, Arkansas, off Highway 7, 4 or 5 miles. And it's a natural bridge down here that I guess it was an old cave and it collapsed, but it just left a strip across the top intact, so it kind of made a natural arch bridge. We're going to run down and take a look at that. I'm going to have to break my my rule on hiking. It's about, I think it said 4/10 of a mile down there. and it's quite a bit of down to get to it, so it's going to be quite a bit of up to get out, but we'll go take a look at it. We've made it to the natural bridge here. We're kind of on the end of it, and yeah, you can tell it's just an old cave that the tops fell out of and just left part of it over here. I think we can go down and get to it from below. We'll try that. They got a little trail over the top of it here. There's the arch going over there. They said it's about 130 feet across there. We're right under it here. Looking straight up, and there's the arch, and there's the rest of the cave, the part that didn't fall in. A lot of rubble here where all this collapsed, big boulders and stuff. And here's a look at the remaining part. Pretty cool. I've never seen such a thing. It just looks like a roadway, bridge, pretty much. Here's a view from the other end of it, looking back. So that's just pretty cool. Here we are at the overlook of the Arkansas Little Grand Canyon. Runs up through here, just off Highway 7, south of Jasper, Arkansas. Kind of a look down the valley. It's a really hazy day today, so we're not going to get much of a view, but it's pretty cool. It's a big valley. Runs around the other side of that mountain there, and it goes for a ways. Now tomorrow we're going to ride down through the middle of that. There's a road through the bottom of it. It runs about 20 miles. We're going to take that road and run all the way out towards the end of it, and then come over the mountain and back to Highway 7. It should be a pretty interesting ride. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll go by and check out the world headquarters. See if our tent got wet. And here's our campground. This is Dogwood Springs Campground, just north of Jasper, right on the edge of town. Matter of fact, there's a Subway and a Dollar General almost in rock throwing distance from here. This is a rough campground. I wouldn't want to bring a trailer in here unless it was really short. I'll show you the little trail down to my camp. It's right through here. Hi. And then I got to go around here. How would you like to bring a trailer through here? There's a swimming pool in the camp store, the office. And then down here, this is all washed out. And then I got the world headquarters set up here in the woods. Nope, she's dry. All right, that's good.